Hello, my name is Sula, and I would say my life is quite ordinary. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while, and I like to make my YouTube videos look good, and like there's always a story and there's always something, and they're mainly day in the life, and I edit them, but I've never actually just done a proper like sit in front of the screen and ramble video. And that is the kind of person that I am. I'm such a rambler. I like talk way too much about absolutely useless things. And so I don't share that side to YouTube. So I thought I'd just do a little rambling YouTube video, because why not? I thought I'd ramble about something that I've been thinking about a while, just like how ordinary life is. So I started my grad job. I work in London as a structural engineer and a graduate, and I started my job in September. So now it's September 2025. So now it's nearly up to a year of being a grad, and I've like settled in. Like the excitement of corporate life in London has kind of worn off, and like getting used to London, being back home with my parents, and all of that stuff has just like kind of simmered down a little, and life is very much really ordinary right now, and like nothing crazy is happening. A year is a long time to like get settled in. And so like my life feels so absolutely ordinary, and it's just getting used to that, which is weird to say because I think most of life is ordinary. But in this day of social media and stuff, it almost feels like when life is ordinary, it's something's wrong, like something's drastically wrong. And I'm like that. I feel like I have to kind of just like life isn't lifing if the next thing isn't happening, or the next exciting thing isn't happening. Or when things, you get used to things. Like living in London, I'm used to it now, so it's not exciting anymore, and it's become boring. And so then I feel like my life is just meh. But it's like I still live in London. Like last September when I moved to London, it's still the same like concept of living in London. Like London hasn't changed. I've just gotten so used to it that I've made my life feel more boring. I don't know, that's what it feels like. And I don't know, I feel like I spend so much of my time thinking that my life will be more fun or better if something does happen. Like I'm waiting for this something to happen, and like it doesn't work that way. And it's a weird concept to just like, I don't know, wrap around, because I also know that like I quite like my little life, and I like that there's no crazy things happening, and like I like how simple and easy and like unstressful it is. But at the same time, I'm always just like waiting for the next thing to happen, the next fun event, the next like outing, the next story, the next whatever. And it's just like, I don't know, why is it that we just don't get used to life being ordinary? I don't know. My thoughts on it though, why? Social media. I genuinely think it's because of social media that we've just gotten so used to seeing something new happening, because we see so many people's lives and all the fun new things happening in their lives, that when you're just spending a Saturday doing nothing like I am today, it feels like, oh my god, like I'm just wasting my life, which is why I like put my phone up today, because I genuinely was for a minute just like, what am I doing? Like it's a Saturday, I should be like out doing something and like meeting friends, or like I live in London, like oh my god. But I'm not, and I don't have any plans, and that's like not bad. It's not that deep, it's not that serious. And I've got so many chores I need to get on with, and like so many things I need to do at home, so it's not like absolutely crazy, and it's not a bad thing. But it feels like that. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm so basic, oh my life's so boring, nothing's happening, and I'm just chasing this next event. And oh, don't get me started on FOMO. I have such a serious case of FOMO. It's so bad because actually there is something happening today. Like a couple of my friends are having a picnic, but it's like an hour away, and I'm tired. I've had a really busy week, so I don't actually want to go for an hour. Like I don't want to go an hour away, and it's a really hot day, and I know I'm gonna get really hot. But at the same bloody time, like all of those things are really like not putting me in the mood to go. But this FOMO is just getting to me, and I'm just like, I just want to go. Like, I want to go for the sake of going, for the sake of doing something, for the sake of not making my life ordinary. Which is, like, it's not how I want to live my life, and I don't want to be controlled by this desire to always do something to prove my life is exciting, or to prove that I have a fun life, or to, you know. And I do think, though, another thing that like adds into that is just knowing how finite life is. And I've always known that, like, I've always known that things can change so drastically, so quickly, and like, you know, you're not guaranteed the next day, so you should take ownership of today. But it's like these things are like they both exist at the same time, so it sucks because that, yeah, like, life can change in a split second, and like, you know, your whole life can change, and like, things aren't guaranteed, and you're not guaranteed this long life. So, you know, time isn't yours to control. You don't have all the time that you think you might have, and all of that. But then at the same time, like, it's good to have an ordinary life, and it's not a bad thing when life is ordinary. But like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, this life thing is kind of like long, isn't it? I hope you guys like my outfit. I've literally rambled for like an hour, but this is a new top I got for work. It's like a cape. I've got like a cape on my arm. So it's quite fun. I quite like it. You know, though, I do think there are ways to change this feeling that your life is ordinary. And I've been trying to implement that myself, and it's kind of just like, it's this concept of casual magic. I've talked about it before, and I really like that concept. And it's basically about like trying to see and identify casual magic in your everyday life, because it exists. It's like the little joys of, I don't know, it's like seeing a beautiful flower, seeing a butterfly, it's good as summer, or like reading a good book, going to a new coffee shop, trying a new coffee shop, things like that, where like it's in your daily life, and it's like, it's a normal thing in your life, but you spend like a split second just acknowledging how fun and like how happy that little thing, even though it's in your everyday life, does make you feel. Because then you actually kind of start to notice like the little differences in your life, and be like, today was fun because of this thing, yesterday was fun because of this thing, and like it adds up, and you're like, oh, I've had a whole week of just like different little tidbits of fun in my life, or like exciting or different things, but they actually at the same time still ordinary parts of your life. But acknowledging them and like believing them as being little bits of casual magic can really like make it feel like, oh, like life is exciting and changing and new. And I don't know, it helps you open your eyes up as well. I think that's another thing of like what makes us feel like our life is so ordinary, is the fact that we just zoned in our life, in our little bubble. You know, when like I'm going to work, I'm just like, get solar focused on, get on the tube, get on my carriage, sit down. Like, I don't really look around, or like we're like trapped staring at our phones. We don't really look around and open our eyes and acknowledge things, or like open our eyes to the world. It sounds so cliche, I know it is so cliche, but I really think if we just like opened our eyes to the world, me included, I don't do it either, but opening our eyes to the world can really make a difference in just like seeing the fact that this world isn't ordinary. It can never be ordinary. Like, it's like the whole concept of the world, and like our lives as humans, and like our day-to-day cannot be ordinary, but we almost make it feel ordinary because we're just so obsessed with ourselves and just our little bit and like our everyday. I don't know, is that too deep? I feel like maybe just don't be so self-obsessed. Like, think about other people. Maybe that's what I need to do. Like, maybe that's my answer. I don't know. I also think another thing, like investing our time into what we're doing, multitasking, i.e. going on our phones and watching TV while we do anything and everything, can really like make time fly by. And also just like, we don't acknowledge the little bits. Like, I don't know, when you're like coming home from dinner, maybe spend one day a week like cooking at home and like doing a fun recipe, and then like actually just focused on that activity, or doing things for the just because, like take the long way home from work and go to a nice park just because. and like little things like that, just because things, and like putting effort and time and soul focus into the things we're doing. I don't know, like those are things that I think I'm gonna start doing, and I have started doing. And the casual magic, and also like doing things just because, like taking myself to coffee just because, you know, sometimes like I always used to do these things, and sometimes, you know, I do, like I go to coffee before work, so I get to the coffee shop like an hour early. I wake up an hour early, go to a coffee shop and spend like 30 minutes there, and then go to work just because I like coffee, and I thought it'd be fun, and like it does make my life feel a bit more exciting and fun that day, you know, it really does. And casual magic, that for sure as well. And like things like that, just because things, I really think, yeah, they've helped me feel like my life is less ordinary. Yeah. Oh, too close. I know, I've just like ranted at you about just because, and about how to not make your life so ordinary, and but also the beauty in ordinary. Kind of like, I've got to give the disclaimer, I think I'm really glad my life is ordinary. It means I have a very easy and privileged, safe, healthy and happy life. Like at the end of the day, that's all I ever want, and I want for the people around me. So I'm grateful to have an ordinary life. You know, when I sit back and think about it, I might complain about being like, oh, my life's so boring or so ordinary. But thank bloody God it is so ordinary and basic and simple. It's truly an honor and a privilege to say that about our lives. So yeah. Yeah. I've never done a video like this where I've literally just talked at you and just like said the first things that have come to my head about a topic. And I don't know what you guys think. What do you think about it? I actually really like doing this. It's kind of fun to just like talk at you. You can tell I'm fidgeting. It's kind of fun because I love talking, and these are like all thoughts and opinions, you know, nothing scientifically backed or anything. Like, don't take my word for gospel. I'm only a 24-year-old girl. I don't know anything about life. But yeah, I really actually enjoy this. And so, yeah, let me know what you think, and like, if you kind of like videos like this, because I kind of liked it. Anyway, yeah, moral of the story, be grateful that our lives are very ordinary. Thank you, bye.